Hello, Aries. How you guys doing? We are going to get right into your October reading. I was just meditating on your energy and I felt just this sense of renewal and peace and like very soft energy. And after meditating, I pulled some of my astrology cards to start the reading. Um, And I actually usually only pull one and oh my gosh, I pull one card and then I look at the bottom of the deck. But two came out for you today. And I got chills as they fell out. So I took them. And we got the Pisces card, which is associated with the word sensitive. Like literally it says that on the card. And then sixth house sustainability. So something to do possibly with your sixth house, but and then on the bottom we had moon perception. So I just got this really strong sense of when the Piscean card came out, like I just got full body chills. So you could either be dealing with a Pisces or just all this energy that we have going on in Pisces could be impacting you. Could directly be impacting you in your chart depending on where the planets are and what houses things are happening in. So doesn't hurt to look at your own chart, but you could have Pisces in your chart or again around you. Yeah, I'm getting also no matter what is kind of taking place in your life in the 3D realm, there is this like inner knowing that things are shifting, and it really, Spirit wants you to remember that it's all about your perception with this moon card coming out, and to really lean into your joy and your empowerment, your inner strength. We also have Chiron in retrograde in your sign, Aries. Feel free to check out the October astrology if you want to go deeper into the astrology for the month. I have that linked below, but yeah, having Chiron in Aries in retrograde, especially I'll just say that I feel it is a lot about our internal sense of power, and really one aspect that's really encouraging us to heal old wounding and really take back our sense of power. So we're going to leave all that there, but I feel like those are some good points to start with. But yeah, let's get into the tarot. We just entered Scorpio season, so I want to continue to use my Phoenix card archetypal deck. Yeah, we're going to start with that. Then we'll get into the tarot, and I'll definitely pull some more cards. I didn't do this for the other readings, but Spirit is definitely telling me to utilize my Archangel deck, so we're going to do that today. Wow. So we just had the Priestess fall out, which reminds me of, we already have one flipped over, so I'm going to take it. The Priestess and the Teacher. So right off the bat, I'm definitely picking up on Piscean energy and Virgo with the Teacher. I don't know why. It's kind of reminding me of like the Hermit. Okay, and this one wanted to fall out. And the Visionary. See what's on the bottom. The Messenger. Okay, so that definitely, the Messenger could be indicative of Archangel Gabriel. This was on the bottom here. So it could be helpful to meditate or to talk to Archangel Gabriel. The angels and our guides need us to ask for permission and for help. It kind of allows them to act on our behalf. And yeah, I don't know. I have really kind of made a practice of trying to make sure to talk to them specifically, and also like form relationships with my spirit guides and my in all my relationships on the other side. it is like a give and take, and it's important to like nurture those relationships. So I'm getting that, but definitely Archangel Gabriel around. Let's just go right into the Archangel cards, and then I will explain and show you all of the cards I already have pulled here, and then we'll get into the tarot. Archangel Raphael coming right out, angel therapy. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So yeah, they're definitely wanting you to communicate any worries on your mind and really release and surrender them to the divine. And we're in a really important time period where it's really necessary to trust and surrender. And I think the more you do that, the more you lean into that trust and surrender, with that Piscean card coming out too. Especially with this influence of the moon, like that is going to be really game changing for you. And this could all have to do with your sense of stability. But yeah, the energy of Pisces is very much needing to trust and surrender. So that's why I bring that up. And we do have a lot of planets right now in retrograde in Pisces. Specifically, I believe Saturn is in Pisces right now, and Neptune is definitely in Pisces. But yeah, you can check out the October astrology if you want clear answers on the astrology. Let's see what other angels are coming through here. We already have a lot coming through. I'm trying to like communicate it all, so I don't miss anything. Let's see what else wants to come through. As Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Hello from heaven. Yeah. So you definitely have some guides, archangels, ancestors on the other side, trying to help you relieve the worries so you can lean into the joy and abundance around you. And remember who you are, Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So that's Archangel Michael, Archangel Azrael, and Archangel Raphael coming out there. And then again with this messenger card, definitely Archangel Gabriel trying to bring you information here. And then on the bottom we have Archangel, excuse me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles, moon cycles. So definitely shifting of energy here. Now let's go back to the Phoenix archetypes. The priestess, the teacher, and the visionary. And again, the messenger. So I feel like you are really accessing a new level of internal empowerment here. You could be a divine feminine presenting person, or if not, just referring to your divine feminine energy here. You're really deepening your relationship with like the energy of the high priestess, which is, I see it as Piscean energy in Cancer, but definitely this ability to transmute energy into wisdom. And I feel like you have really mastered this and really are starting to tap into this in a deeper way. And I feel as though you also have some really strong guides on the other side that are acting as teachers for you. You could also have a physical person kind of guiding you to deepen this connection, whether you're doing spiritual work like directly, like kind of like reading tarot or some type of divination, or if you are really just like doing this work on yourself and it's it's starting to have impact in your 3D life, even if you're in like a corporate place. Like, it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? But the more you continue to do this, it's like the more information, especially like if you, like, even if you're in a class or if you're just like spiritually being guided from the other side, or if you have just someone with a lot of wisdom on this side, it's like the more you kind of lean into whatever this is that you've been cultivating, the more that this vision is going to continue to open up. And I feel like you are going to be able to bring things into this world, like, I want to say that like haven't been thought of yet, but it's more of like you have a very expansive intuition and mind, and there's like this need to really just to continue to do like these daily steps and really surrender and kind of like allow this path to open up. Wow, that's a lot for not even getting into the tarot yet. So let's get into the tarot. We'll do past, present, future. All, like, the past is really just anything we need to know that is important for this present moment. So let's see what wants to come through for October. For Aries. Wow, immediately. Wow. Okay, let me get these cards out and then I will show and explain them to you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have a special card in the deck that I will tell you about in a minute, but it's basically about a path opening up. This is an herbal tarot deck. I absolutely love it. It has such good energy. And yeah, that card's also very intertwined with like nature. And then we have the Three of Cups and the High Priest. So a lot of like priestess energy coming through this reading. The High Priest and the High Priestess. And this deck also has the High Priest and High Priestess, which I find really interesting. It's my only deck that has that. Oh my gosh. Nine of Cups in the present. Wow, this reading is so interesting. Eight of Cups. Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands. Interesting. 9 to the 8 and then 9 to the 10. That was too many. 8 of, oh my gosh, and then 8 of Wands. So 9 to the 8 and then 9 to the 10 to the 8. Okay. So 999, 888 could be significant. One more card, please. That one wants to come out. The Page of Wands and the King of Swords on the bottom. Related to St. John's wort. So whatever card's on the bottom, I try to remember to tell you guys whatever herb is associated with that. As my intention is whatever herb is on the bottom card could have some significance for you. So let's get into this reading here. So the first card that came out was the Path. I'm going to read this to you. The path of the herbalist is to open ourselves to nature in an innocent and pure way. She in turn will open her bounty and reward us with many valuable secrets. May the earth bless you. And then we have the Three of Cups and the High Priestess. Or, excuse me, the High Priest. So, let me pull one clarifier on this High Priest. Well, let me first pull on the Three of Cups and then the High Priest. And then we'll keep talking here. Three of Cups, please clarify. Five of Cups. And what is this High Priest energy? The Queen of Wands, the Two of Swords. Okay. So I get this sense that through this path opening up, there could have also been a sense that, like, a sense of some sort of loss throughout the process of this. But I again feel like Spirit doesn't want you to focus on that. Like, you're being guided to really lean into, like, the joy around you, regardless of, like, what is lost. And I feel like that's why it's not even, like, really showing up in the past, because it's not something that Spirit wants you to focus on. They want you to keep moving forward. And the High Priest energy, I get the sense that, yeah, this could be I'm getting the sense it could be a masculine figure. I don't know if this is a love partner, but there's definitely, or if this is something to do with your work. We do have the Ace of Pentacles coming out here, so it could be something to do with your work. You might have met this person at work. They could be an earth sign or a water sign, or they could be a lover, but I'm getting more of, like, this guru or guide in a way. And not that they've, like, proclaimed that or, like, have called themselves that to you, but that's, like, how they're showing up in your life. And it's guiding you to really become this Queen of Wands energy. It's helping you, and we have even the Chariot on the bottom. Like, it's helping you to really move forward in your life. Let's just pull one more card on this High Priest. Helping you to really move forward in your life in a tangible way. Yeah. The Fool card, Temperance, the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles. So again, definitely could be earth sign, water sign, and we do have Aries here now. Yeah, and fire, a little bit of fire, sorry. But yeah, I'm just getting the sense that, again, that teacher energy, like this person could just really see you in a way that, like, maybe you haven't experienced before, or at least not often, and it's just having this, like, very catalytic experience for your growth and your progress here. In the present, we have the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and this Nine of Wands. So I get this sense too that you have really stepped into, like, a sense of inner fulfillment, but I feel that as you step into yourself more, like certain things could be falling away from your life. Let's see what this Eight of Cups is. Let's see what this Eight of Cups is, please. Sorry, just give me 1 second. What is this Eight of Cups here for? Three of Swords. Yeah, you've really stepped into yourself in a really beautiful way and have created this kind of sense of inner fulfillment here. And you're really walking away from anything that is not worthy of your heart here. There's something really passionate about the love that you're able to offer, and really pure and divine. And I feel like you've gone through enough hurt in the past where you also have, like, awakened enough to realize, like, how precious your energy is, and you're no longer putting your heart in positions to be taken advantage of. What is this Nine of Wands? Because I get the sense that it could have caused you to really put up some strong barriers. So let's see what this Nine of Wands is doing here. Yeah. Interesting. Judgment on the bottom, awakening, next level awakening. You have the suspended person, so the Hangman and the Two of Cups. So I get this sense that because of whatever this pain is from the past, yes, you are in a good place, but I feel like you could have, if you have new love coming into your life, you could feel really hesitant because of the pain of the past. And you're really not sure if you want to risk allowing somebody into your life again. And if you don't have someone new in the present moment, that could just be like the energy you're in. So that could be why you're not like seeing somebody arriving in the present as well. Let's see what this Ten of Wands is. So I feel like there's going to be like these steps where you like step into yourself and then there's like kind of a step back and then a step forward. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Like you are definitely moving full steam ahead no matter what. But there's, again, it's like that worry, this concern, like Spirit really wants you to release that and know that you've got you and that you need to, rather than like closing yourself off completely from new opportunities, like be able to trust yourself to interact with things without fully like investing yourself or putting all your eggs in one basket. And like it doesn't have to be so all or nothing. Like you can still open yourself up without letting someone completely in like right away. Does that make sense? Like finding that balance between having boundaries and not like completely, excuse me, shutting yourself off. And I feel Spirit really wants you to put down that burden of like whatever this pain is from the past so that you can really move forward. One more on this Knight of Wands though. Also, like, I'm picking up, like, not carrying the weight of others and their pain. Like, really needing to put that down as well. Yeah. I feel like some people could be coming towards you that aren't maybe necessarily in your best interests, and your back is turned to them, but you don't need to like carry the weight of these people's emotions. I'm picking up. Curious if you have like Pisces in your chart or something, or maybe that's just like a present energy for you right now. But one more on this combination. We have the Eight of Swords and that Knight of Wands. One more. The Sun, yeah. I feel like once you can see through whatever this pain is, regardless if this is just like energetically, like this person's actually coming back around. We are about to enter like retrograde season, so it's possible for sure. But whether they're actually coming back around or not, or if you're just, excuse me, or if you're just like carrying the weight of this experience still, I feel like the sun coming through, like the sun is really going to illuminate all of this stuff. And especially like having that Neptune retrograde influence, like illusions are being unveiled. And it's really all about your perception, how you take this in. And knowing that like your inner stability starts from within, not like it isn't bound to anyone else's, you know, emotions or experience here. Or it shouldn't be, at least. The Eight of Wands. What is this Eight of Wands here? The Star. So I feel like Let me just pull one on this Page of Wands and then we'll finish out the reading here. This Page of Wands here. Medicine Wheel. Okay. And the Moon on the bottom again coming out. I honestly get this sense that there could be healing communication coming through in the near future. But also I just get this sense that like you're almost communicating to yourself, like your higher self is communicating with you, and you and your guides and your spirit guides. And I feel like it's going to bring in a lot of healing and like new perception on your situations that's going to really free you up and like allow you to really embody all of this healing work that you've already done. Like, yeah, it's like really fast, like all these downloads are going to come through, and it's really going to like free up your energy of the burdens and the hurt and the pain from the past. And with the Page of Wands, like this new opportunity ahead of you that you're heading toward, and we pulled the Medicine Wheel as well. So that's related to the Wheel of Fortune card and destiny, and I feel like you're really turning a new leaf and you're going to be really stepping into the medicine that you have to offer this world. And there's going to be a sense of divine timing at play here too. And I do feel like it's going to sync up with the moon cycle. So be aware of kind of, yeah, like let's pay attention to like what gets released during the next full moon and what comes up for you in the next new moon as well. And I invite you, if you feel called to, really write to your angels, your guides, or even to your higher self about these worries and kind of really release them in that full moon. I can't remember. Yeah, well, that's for November, so we're going to leave that there. But I'm really curious to see to see what unfolds in November for y'all. But yeah, you're definitely moving in a great direction no matter what, and just really needing to keep going and continuing to release the pain of the past and continue to open up to all of this beautiful energy ahead of you. Trying to think. Let me do my magical unicorn deck to kind of wrap this reading up because it's a lighter deck, and that's the energy you're needing here. So just to stay in that joy and that abundance. Love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. Okay, take that with whatever grain of salt. I don't hate that card, but it's just like, you never know like what kind of relationship people have with their parents, but hopefully if it's coming out for you, it's for a reason. And yeah, I'm just going to trust that came out for a reason. But parents, whoever is energetically aligned with being like a parent figure to you as well, keep that in mind. Decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want and finish what you've started. You've started something important and now it's time to complete it. Interesting. Light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. So again, I feel like this is more related to kind of like, this feels more related to whatever mission and purpose you're on. I feel like is really starting to unfold, regardless of like where you're working or how you're sharing your gifts. It's really starting to open up and leaning into that. But I also think you do need to make a decision about like leaving what needs to be left in the past, that kind of thing. And wrapping up any old burdens that are still kind of holding you back from fully stepping into this beautiful light energy you have all around you. The more space you can create in yourself, the more you can be present for all of the beautiful things that are already happening right now all around you. So I'm going to leave that message with y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy to be doing these readings for you guys. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe if it feels aligned for you. If you're able to find a message here today, and always feel free to comment. I would love to hear about your guys' experiences, how this resonated, or yeah, like if you want to share about your life or anything like that. If you ever want a personal reading from me, down in the description box below, and I hope to see y'all soon. Have a good night or day, right? Whenever this is funny. Okay, bye.